welcome to my humble homestead and garden side chat. So we had another fun day at the lake house. There was a lake fair that my grandson enjoyed. We went to the beach. He went in the water, splashed. He said he got so wet, so that was really fun. We went to one of the grocery stores out there that have a lot of specials and things like that, and I found a really good deal on some ground beef. So I got 20 pounds. So obviously I don't have enough room in my freezers for that. So I am cold packing it and canning it. And I know a lot of you might think, why would you can ground beef? Well, I did a lot of research and it is very shelf stable for a long time. So if you have a pressure canner, super easy to do. I'm cold packing it, so this is going in raw, and then I will process it for 90 minutes in my Presto pressure canner. So the most important thing, so I actually put some dried onion powder and a little bit of garlic in here, some salt and pepper, sea salt. I know a lot of people do this for their dogs, or too, that are on, say, like a raw meat diet. And you can just do plain. If you can find some ground beef at really good price, you can raw pack it for animals. So I saw a lot of people that do that. So the biggest thing is that you really need to pack it down. Pack it so there aren't any like air bubbles in it, air pockets. So I just take it, I have gloves on, and I just take it and I pack it way down, and then if I see any little air pockets like this, I just take a butter knife and I go down around the outside and kind of squish those out, and then I push the meat down again. So I just keep doing that all around to make sure that there are no air pockets in it. And then I just keep filling the jar up till there's about, I'd say a good inch and a half, maybe 2 inches. I mean, I don't fill it totally to the top because, I leave a little bit of room there. There will be definitely some grease in there. But what I use this meat for is like things like hot dishes, goulash, tacos. You can use it for your spaghetti sauces, anything like that. It's really good for anything that you use ground meat in. It's a really good way to store it if you don't have a lot of freezer space and you do have a pressure canner. You cannot use this and do this in a water bath canner. It will definitely not be healthy. It could kill you literally. So do not try that with a water bath canner. You want to use a pressure canner, and you want to make sure whatever kind of pressure canner, and not a pressure cooker, it has to be a pressure canner. And you want to follow the instructions on the canner. So I'm just going to get the rest of these filled, and then I will show you how it looks in my canner, get it started, and then I will process these in my canner for 90 minutes. So the other thing is, this is cold. So cold, going into a cold pressure canner. I do not have my water going. We don't want any jar breakage or anything like that. Then I also have a cloth with some alcohol and water. I will make sure to clean off the rims really well so the lids will seal. So that's how I'm doing this right now. I'm gonna get this done. Then I have my meat going. I'm gonna get that lasagna finally done. Took the meat out to do that. And yeah, that's what I'm getting done today since I just got back. See you in a minute. Thanks. Okay, so now here I am doing pints. So I have 7 pints on the bottom, and I am going to put a second layer of my rack here so I can add 4 more here jars. All right, and then I will put my canner lid on here. Okay, yes, that was a two-handed job. So my little weight, I will wait until this little button in the back pops up. So I will turn my heat on high. Remember, I put those in cold, so I didn't have it on. Bring it up. For my area, you always want to check your where you're at in your book for your altitude. So for mine, it will be about 11 pounds of pressure, and then I will process these for 90 minutes. So that's how I'll do it, and I'll show you when they're done. All right, see you soon. Okay, since I just got out of the shower, I am just going to do a diagram of how I do my lasagna. I just browned my meat in my Instapot. This is Italian sausage. Then I am going to take my homemade pasta sauce that I have. I have a can of organic diced tomatoes. I have some herbs that I took out of my garden. I'm going to chop up some garlic. I'm going to take all of this. Then I will come back and assemble my lasagna in 2 pans, one to freeze, one to bake. All right, see you in a minute. Hey, let's get this lasagna put together. So I did not make any bechamel sauce. So because of that, I am going to layer the bottom of the pan with my spaghetti sauce here. Normally, if I did make a bechamel sauce, I would put a layer of that on the bottom. I'm going to need an actual. So I'm going to put a layer of spaghetti sauce on each of the bottom of the pan, just to kind of keep everything from sticking. Some of these pieces of sausage are kind of big here. I made kind of a lot of sauce, so I can freeze some of it or can some of it and have some for just a red pasta sauce if I want to have a pasta day other than this. This, I will probably bake the small one and freeze the big one. And then I bought the oven ready lasagna noodles already. So I will just put a layer of those down across the bottom here. These you don't even, this is how easy it is, you don't even have to cook these. So you just put, I have to pull that piece of meat out of there. Just put these right along the bottom. I actually hope I have enough of these. Then I'm going to take a thing of ricotta cheese. Ricotta. It's pretty thick here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to mix this with the sauce in a bowl. Sauce, and mix it with the ricotta here. So it's a little bit easier to spread. I'm going to put a layer of that on there. Now, if ricotta is really expensive or you can't find it, you can use a cottage cheese. I'm going to do a lot more of that there. And this is definitely not a dairy-free recipe. So if you are dairy-free, this would not be something you would want to do. But this is just one. I'm making this in a glass pan, and I'm just going to freeze the glass pans. I'm going to put a couple layers of plastic wrap over it, and then a couple layers of tin foil over it. And I'm just going to go ahead and freeze my entire glass pan in the freezer. So you can do it that way, or if you have the throwaway pans, you can do it that way. It's another ready, done freezer meal. And you know, you can, the ground beef I have processing in the canner, you can use that for recipes like this too. You can just throw that in your pasta sauce. I just had this Italian sausage that I thought would be good from Seven Sons that I order meat from. So I thought that I would use that. All right, so I'm going to do that. And then I am going to add a little bit more sauce onto there, just a little bit. And then I'm going to put some, I have this cheese that I need to use up from that co-op, which is still good. Date's still good on it. It was fresh cheese. So I'm going to put some of this on. It's kind of stuck together though. And then I did get some organic cheese too at the just some regular Italian cheese I'm going to add to that too. So I'm going to do a layer of that, and then just a tiny bit of the cheddar from the co-op as well on there. And then I'm going to put another layer of the noodles here. So just, I'll do this, just layer it up this way, and then I'll do the same thing. All right, there we go. That's 4. And then I'm going to do the ricotta, mix it with the sauce. And this will be good with some nice greens out of my garden. This is such a good filling meal. So, I mean, this is one that wrapped really good can last in the freezer too for a while. All right, now I'll put some more sauce on there. And the sauce I just let cook down. You can use whatever kind of sauce you want or whatever recipe you want. To me, I just had to use up that tomato sauce I made, and out of my what do you call it, my powdered tomatoes, and I needed to use that up. So what better way to do that than to make a pasta sauce here. Right, and then I'm going to add some more cheese. I will layer it one more time, and this one will be done, and then I will just do the other one. All right, move this out of the way, and then I will do this one here. Same way. I wasn't sure how much I was going to make though, so let's do the ricotta. I actually don't eat lasagna very much. I don't really even eat pasta very much, so even this big one I'll probably just have for like if I have family over or something. My mom loves lasagna, so I will probably save that for when if she comes over, or bring it to her house or something. This little one I'll probably bake up and then slice it up and maybe freeze a couple individual pieces. So I'll do for me. If I want like some pasta, I'll have like one for dinner and freeze a couple. Since it's me here, that's usually what I do for myself. And that's why I don't mind there's only 2 noodles across. I mean, that's plenty for me. You know, slice, and then with the salad, that will be perfect. Okay, and then so this one I'm going to cover and freeze, and this one I will bake and then have some tomorrow, and then slice up the rest individually and freeze them in individual freezer airtight containers. So that is how I do the lasagna. I will show you it when I take it out to eat it tomorrow. I'm not going to eat it till tomorrow. So all right, thank you so much for watching. If you like videos like this, like and share, and keep telling me what you like. Comment on the below if you try any of these recipes, or if you do canning yourself. Comment below. I really like to hear what you guys are doing. All right, thanks so much for watching. Bye. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.